Oh, this lighting's good.
That is pretty good, huh?
There's nothing we can do about it.
No,
I mean, unless we black out the windows, but we don't do that.
we can.
How?
Who knows?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What?
Here we are with poor lighting.
No, this is good, lady.
So I want to talk about how when I got here, you told me to come at 3:30, and when I walk into your room at 3:20, you were the only one doing some coming. You had a ASMR of moaning and orgasming for an hour on YouTube videos, just running.
You know who put that up there, right?
No, I don't. Was it
T-Boss.
T-Boss?
T-Boss. It's always T-Boss.
I thought it was you.
If there's porn open on somebody's computer,
Yeah.
if there's moaning coming from a computer, it's T-Boss. We were all hanging out in here. I was just I was actually making food, come into here, and it's just because he threw that up.
You haven't been near your computer at all?
No.
No?
No.
You're not into that?
Wait, what?
You're not into that?
Porn on the computer?
No.
I'll never watch porn on the computer.
Orgasming for an hour long moaning.
I am into it. Don't
Yeah?
get me wrong. There's a reason.
What
it's
happened
not-
to your face?
There's a reason it's not closed. Like, because I like it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to listen to the whole thing. And when I get to 45 minutes, like, I'm like, oh. might as well do it.
I usually fall asleep at that point.
Yeah, I need another 15 at least.
Why is your face all cut up?
But, like, although he opened it, it was, like, partially to me also wanting it opened.
I'm not going to ignore the fact. Why? What did you do?
Yeah, we were just hanging out here for a while.
Okay.
And really...
I saw you yesterday.
Yeah.
So it had to have been between the hours of...
What are you on about?
That cut happened from the hours between 6 and or now.
Cut.
You don't even know?
What?
You got cuts on your face.
What the fuck? Seriously?
All right. What is it from?
Brandon's niece. There's no good story. She just slapped me.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fun story.
No.
You don't want to talk about it?
It literally was nothing.
Oh,
It
okay.
was just,
She cut you with nails?
I don't know. I know that she just, I gave her one of these. I was like, you can punch me if you want. And she just immediately punched me.
Oh, and that's why it is like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not like a good story. It just,
Well, I mean, it is
it's a
interesting.
whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well,
yeah.
keep living your life, man.
I know. I'm going to live it. It's just me.
I know.
You and I had wildly different weekends.
I wouldn't say that wildly.
It's significantly different, I know.
Well, I was there for a lot of your weekend, but then I would be missing for portions of the night.
Yeah.
Should we start with our Thursday?
Sure. Yeah.
If anybody who is listening to this is not aware, as of today, Sunday, August 29th,
Yep.
Kanye West has released the full-length Donda album on Spotify, minus Jail Part 2.
Which is weird to do on a Sunday.
But
it kind of makes sense.
About a week ago, I know, yeah, just give it out, got invited by our friend Tyler Voss to go to the listening party premiere on Thursday.
Yes.
It was in the Chicago Bears Soldier Field.
Yep.
And we went Thursday. I got off of work, we went Thursday, watched 95% of it, left, and then got home that night, 3 a.m., and I went to work at 6.
And the 5% that we missed was the best part.
Literally, the 5% of the part that we missed was the best part.
Yes. I mean, we missed Kim K getting remarried to Kanye.
He lit himself on fire.
He lit himself on fire.
And then remarried to Kim K.
I knew the fire thing was coming, though.
It was one of the, I think, worst experiences of my life, without question, because of all of the superlatives and the performance. But I loved it.
Hey, don't throw that word in there.
Why? You don't like big words? What would you use superlatives?
You,
The all the extra stuff? You want me to just say extra stuff? Is that
Yes.
good for your little brain?
yes.
So it wasn't it was the worst night probably because of all of like the timing and the extra stuff around it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, you that night had taken an edible,
Yeah.
so you were having like a panic attack.
Sure.
While we were trying to get in.
Sure.
Because Chicago's layout sucks to where there's just always traffic, and to get to
Well,
Soldier
it's also
Field-
like a big. I mean, any big city is going to have
yes.
traffic.
for sure. And Soldier Field is like in the middle of downtown Chicago.
You're also it's what's fun about Soldier Field and Wrigley in Chicago is that it's just built into the city.
Yes.
So like you'll just
It's
you'll
just
just
downtown.
you'll just walk and you're like, oh, here's Wrigley,
Yeah.
or here's Soldier Field.
Whereas like here we have
With Miller
we have
Park,
Miller Park, and it literally is just like it's kind of out of the way, like not near anything big.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not the stuff that's around it is around it because of Miller Park being there. Like it used to be called Miller Park, but what was it? Miller Parkway
yeah,
is just a street near it,
yeah,
and all those things came because of Miller Park.
sure.
Whereas with Chicago and those stadiums,
Well, it was built like
they were like, "Hey, we're going to drop this in here,"
yeah,
and it because it just gets dropped in there, it's very much a pain in the ass to get. Like we got out of traffic to get into walking traffic,
yeah.
which is just not a thing here. Like walking traffic isn't a thing. There was like a line of 2,000 people just walking straight to Soldier Field for 15 minutes. It was like a long walk, and throughout the entire, not like a long, but 15 minutes of there just being endless people
Yeah.
also walking in the same direction. Very weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got out of traffic to get into more traffic.
It was because the edible was like slowly ramping up. I
Yeah.
mean, Tyler Voss said it. He was like it peaked when we were in like the sea of people trying to get into the stadium.
Yes.
Obviously, you and we have never been to Chicago for anything like that.
Yeah.
We've never been to Soldier Field.
Yep.
We don't have any idea how the infrastructure works. We don't know how to. Miller Park, I can tell you exactly where to go, exactly how to get in, everything about it. Same thing with the Pfizer Forum. And the Pfizer Forum has been here for 2.5 years, a year.
To be fair, you can go into any stadium, any arena, and just be able to navigate it for the most part.
So
Not this fucking place.
nobody, it would seem, football games, I guess, are expensive. That makes sense, right?
Yes.
I'm guessing that like the majority of the crowd of people trying to get in had no idea how to get in.
Yes.
Because everybody, it was just like follow the crowd,
Yep.
including our group of people, which are all like Chicago, like or
Natives.
Illinois native people, which like they're fans of the Chicago Bears. None of them have been to the arena either.
Nope.
So like we just have to hope that this like group of people all are going to the right direction. We're trying to see Kanye West.
Yes.
It's like the time's ticking, right? It's about 8:30, and it's like, oh fuck, we're not gonna be able to get to our seats in time. Then the show starts at 9.
Yep.
Which, if you don't know, it's just him pressing a button, and then his album playing.
It was.
I mean,
not-
it has a lot more than that, but
It was not a.
performance.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't performing his album for us.
So
He was like, it was just a big listening party, and on our way in, like like you were saying when you were going in, you peaked.
So I'm uncomfortable because this is what's going through my head.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in an area that I'm not familiar with.
Yep.
I'm in Chicago. If you're not aware of what Chicago is, it is the big gun violence city, right?
Gun capital of the world.
So I'm nervous of that. High on an edible.
Easier to find a gun than a fucking parking spot.
I'm vaccinated, but it's COVID, right?
Yep.
So we're at a super spreader event. There's no
Straight Delta variants everywhere.
so all
We
of
got
this is running
Alpha,
through my
Beta,
head.
Delta, Charlie.
And we're in a huge crowd of people on an incline,
Yep.
right? It's not a steep incline, but if I need to get out
Yep.
at a moment's notice, I'm not going to be able to.
No.
If anything pops off,
Yes.
I'm done for. So I'm freaking out,
Yep.
just hoping it all works out.
And this is amplified by your edible taking.
Yes.
I'm going through the same internal struggles.
And you didn't take it out of
And
all.
I didn't take it out at all.
You have all that going on it as well.
I was having a panic attack. No weed.
Yeah, it was extremely stressful to get in there. And for whatever reason, in Milwaukee,
Yep.
I never would have that. It's probably because I live here, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like not thinking about that stuff. But when we try to get into the arena for Game 5 of Bucks Suns,
Yeah.
similar crowd of people, similar sense of trying to get in there.
Yep.
Similar confusion from people.
Oh, yeah.
But like it was way simpler. I got in super easy and like no trouble.
Well, Soldier Field, I'll say it, one of the worst places I've ever been to.
You know how with a baseball arena, because of the way the field is,
Yeah.
it doesn't wrap around 100%. But with football fields, you can because of the field. Like it's designed to have to like just go in a circle.
Yes.
Soldier Field is not designed to go in a circle. So if you go in one direction, you're gonna get to the end of it.
Yes.
And none of our group had any idea where we were going. So when we finally got in there, we're just like, oh fuck, we got in and we're going the wrong way.
Yes. And you have to, there's like level changes as well.
Yeah.
There's like all one level.
Oh, this is going to be impossible to explain. If I have try your best. It is so fucking confusing with the section levels.
Midway through, there's just like a wall and you can't go any further that way.
Yes.
In order to get to those other seats, you have to go down a level.
Yes.
Go around outside of the stadium
Yes.
again. Walk back in. And then you're able to access your section.
What's also bizarre is when you go to a stadium and arena.
Yes.
Let's say you're in section 200.
Yeah.
Typically, if you want to get to section 300, you just go up the stairs, go up the elevator, go up whatever you want, no problem.
Oh, yeah.
In Soldier Field, section 200 and 300, the entrance to that is the same.
Yep.
You go into the arena, and then you choose which direction to go, up or down, and that determines your. That is like crazy confusing when it's never been like that ever in your entire life.
Yes.
And you're high on edible, and you're with a group of 7 guys who have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I just think that it's the worst, like, design stadium.
I hated it.
Yeah, so bad.
I hated it so much.
Like,
and it has to probably do with all the other stuff,
Yes.
but also the design is bad.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't high, and I hated the design. Like, it was insane to navigate.
So that's how we started off going to this thing. When we finally get to our seats, right?
Yep.
I'm not moving, right?
Okay.
It's finally 9 o'clock, and we were like, he's probably going to start a little bit late.
Yeah.
30 minutes go by, 45 minutes go by, an hour and a half goes by. He finally comes out at 10:45. The show starts at 9. He comes out at 10:45.
Yes.
With I gotta say, there's a big home they rebuilt his childhood home with the cross on top in the middle, and that's just what we're watching.
Yes.
It's like it's on a dirt mound, his childhood home. The Bears play in 3 days. The Bears play in 3 days, and he has his childhood home right there. So he walks out of like where the players exit. Mm-hmm. Everybody starts cheering. They all go into the home. Another 15 minutes goes by. Nothing happens.
It's 2 hours later.
And then the music finally starts 2 hours late.
Yes.
In the meantime, I decide not to leave whatsoever because I was just like, if he starts, I don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
I had ample amount of time to leave.
Yeah. I could have maybe taken one shit.
Yeah.
You could have taken like 46.
Easily.
Yeah.
Without question.
Yeah. You would have been able to take so many poops.
So finally.
I could have squeezed in one.
Easily.
Yeah.
When the music finally starts playing, we're in it.
Yeah.
And it's doesn't get much better. Doesn't get much better.
Yeah, you didn't enjoy it much.
No.
The sound was very bad in there because it's a football field.
Yeah.
So it's not really designed to have. I mean, if anybody's ever watched a Super Bowl, you never go, man, that was a great fucking concert, because it never is.
Well,
because they're performing in a stadium.
One of the reasons why the Bucks, the people who own the Bucks, or anybody, or like the NBA or in general, wanted the Bucks to be moved out of Milwaukee is because the Bradley Center was horrible. The acoustics were terrible. People didn't want to perform there. Like, the standards of the stadium were just bad. And we built the Fiserv to essentially accommodate, like, all of these things so we can host, like, a Kanye West concert, so we can host, like, essentially all these big acts.
Is that why the Blue Man Group only came out for 5 minutes? Is because the acoustics were bad?
That was the Bradley Center.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably why.
They were like, hey, we're not going to be able to give them the performance that they need.
So
we're not going to perform for more than 5 minutes.
It was... That was...
Still mad at you for that.
We'll talk about it in a second.
Always will be.
That's fine. That's not my fault that they sucked.
You talked them up.
They're great. I stand by it. Let's get...
It's a good idea. I stand behind it. It is a good idea.
Okay, you're telling me home opener Bucks versus Cavaliers.
Yes.
Halftime show, Blue Man Group. That doesn't hype you up, right? You're like already there. That's fine, right? Yes. You hadn't seen the Blue Man Group. I have.
Yeah.
It's not my fault that they come out, spit a couple marshmallows into each other's mouth, and get off. That's what the performance was.
Well, they banged the gong 3 times.
And then they were like, marshmallow mouth? And then they hit the gong and dipped.
Goodbye. And like...
That's not my fault.
For some reason, too, the Blue Man Group, I guess, isn't rich enough to have somebody bring the gong out for them.
Yeah.
Majority of the performance was them bringing the gong out.
Yeah.
And taking the gong back in.
Yep. And then
that was longer.
And then at the downtime, they spit marshmallows in each other's mouths.
And caught a couple too.
Yeah. They even missed some too. That's not my fault.
It was your fault.
That was still a better performance than what Kanye did.
No.
All right, let's get back into it.
It did not sound great.
So anytime there was a song that had big bass, because of the design of this stadium, you couldn't hear any other aspect. It sounded like one of your friends who got speakers added to their car, and they're like, dude, I got a great speaker system. And then you just hate the car right the entire time. Because they just play huge bass. And they're like, that was sick, right? And you're like, dude, that was dope.
That was so fucking awesome.
And you hate it.
Always.
Yes.
It, yeah, I mean, it seemed like we were listening to a Snapchat recording of a concert.
Yeah, but we were at the concert.
Mm-hmm. Like, I wonder if anybody recorded while there, like, what that would sound like. Because, one, sound already is bad.
Yeah. And
then recording a Snapchat of concerts, it's just even worse.
At the same time, while we were watching the performance, he was live streaming it on Apple Music, where our friend Manfred was watching it. He said the sound sounded great. Yeah. Like, he could hear it perfectly.
Yeah.
Which makes me go, we should have just
stayed home
and watched that.
Yes. 100%. That was, like, definitely the better move. And our friend that we brought with us, Mike.
Yeah.
Has Apple Music.
Sure.
Would have been really easy.
Easy peasy.
He could have just opened it up for us.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, then we wouldn't have had that experience.
If you want to know what Kanye West fans look like, it's just a bunch of dudes that look like him and I, just talking about how much he's a genius.
Yes.
The whole time. That's just what they are.
Majority of it was like a bunch of whispers behind us, like, oh my God, he just posted it on Instagram.
Yes.
What is he doing? This guy's crazy.
It made me uncomfortable how, like, excited these people were. Because I like Kanye West as well. You and I both talk about how he's, like, greatest artist of our generation. I got his fucking album hanging up right there.
Most influential
For sure. But to, like, I mean, just cream your pants over every fucking thing he did, like, unironically.
Okay. We were creaming over everything.
Hold on.
Beforehand, we were saying things along the lines of, this is either going to be the best or worst experience of my life.
Yes, yeah.
Me and you both agreed on that if he were to come out, not play a single song, just lay there, we'd watch it for 2 hours.
Yeah, and sacrifice a baby in the front. I would have loved it. Yeah.
Yes. We are no different.
No, of course not.
Just because we say we do it ironically.
Hold on. There's no irony to this.
Yes.
I went because I wanted to go.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I wanted to see himself I wanted to see him light himself on fire.
We
All
are
of
those
that.
people.
Yeah, I know.
They aren't different than us.
Correct, right? I paid the $80. I
Yes.
went to that. I got high, got super uncomfortable. I thought I heard a gunshot in the middle of it. Freaked myself out.
Well, I did shoot off this gun in the middle of it.
But that doesn't change the fact that when around all these people
Yeah.
and you look up on the big screen, which we were joking about how Kanye was going to ascend into heaven tonight. We were like, oh, we're gonna see him like do that.
Yeah.
He made a video of him ascending into the heavens and put it on the
Yes.
Jumbotron, and then a kid behind us, we're like talking about it ironically, but he had no irony in his voice when he said literal chill bumps. I have literal chill bumps when he saw Kanye.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember him saying that?
Yeah.
How uncomfortable? How mad were you when he said that?
I wanted to turn around and shoot that guy in the fucking face.
That's like we ham it up because it's funny.
Yeah.
That's literally how these people are.
Yeah. If I had a frying pan, I would have hit that guy in the head and gave him
I would have helped.
Yeah. I don't. Also, he did say it weird like that. I don't know what.
I have literal chill bumps. That's what
Yes.
he, instead of saying goosebumps,
Yes.
I said chill bumps because it was, just say goosebumps.
Yes.
Just say goosebumps. It's a huge franchise. Say goosebumps. Why chill bumps?
You're telling me you didn't read fucking 40 Goosebumps novels and you couldn't think of the fucking word?
I mean, it's
Like, you're telling me you didn't have a Scholastic fucking Goosebump Choose Your Own Ending book? You didn't?
yeah.
You knew the word. Don't say chill bumps.
I know.
That fucker was a fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking hated him.
I hated him too.
Yeah.
I hated everybody.
They were all wearing Dan Flash's shirts.
Yeah, I hated literally all of the people. And when you said, should we get out of here to beat the rush? I was like, part of me wants to just wait it out just to see what happens. But then I was like, that's great. I mean,
Yes.
I can't stay here.
Yeah, I mean, you had work in the morning. So I drove from Chicago back. We had
Yeah.
to drop off Mike on the way. And, yeah, it just, like, got to a point where, like, we thought that we weren't going to see anything. Obviously, we missed the best part. But,
When he lights himself on fire, comes out of the house, and then marries Kim Kardashian.
yes. Obviously,
How
great
funny
stuff
is that?
we missed. I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
I knew that there was something with fire.
Yeah, I know you did.
Yeah, I
you were
called that.
you were saying the house was gonna light on fire, but you
I
didn't know
figured-
you didn't know he'd taken another step and light himself on fire. How are you supposed to call that?
I kind of knew.
Let's it might sound like I'm ragging on this,
Yes.
and it wasn't amazing.
It was one of your favorite experiences.
I loved it. I would never
Yes.
I'd never change it for a second. In the moment, I hated it,
Yeah.
but I'm so glad I went.
I got so tired partway through. Like,
Partway through, my bedtime's like 9:45.
Yeah.
It started at 11,
yes.
and I was on an edible.
Yes.
Nightmare.
I got so tired, but then the second wind hit me when he came out. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, obviously it was God speaking. But
Yeah.
as soon as he came out, it was hot as shit. Mm-hmm. Just a breeze comes through as soon as he walks out.
I know.
I'm not going to say that's like a work of God himself, Jesus, but Kanye might be Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, I really felt like I touched God that night.
I knew that I touched God.
Yeah. That,
I thought after that night, I like gave God a full blown hand job.
amen. Hey, fucking
Hey,
man.
fucking man, dude.
And then, truthfully, you we're gonna disagree. The best part of the night, we're leaving. We got Raisin Cane's. I've never had it before. I was excited, and you didn't want to go at all.
It's nice and fresh, which I like. I like that I go there, and like, there's this part about McDonald's and Taco Bell that you go there and it's like playing Russian roulette with your food.
Okay.
Either you're going to get like a McChicken that's like covered in mayo, or you're just not going to get any mayo on it at all, just straight lettuce. You can get some McNuggets that have been sitting out for 6 hours.
Sure.
That's just it's a roulette game.
Yeah.
Or they're really fresh, they're brand new. Raising Cane's, it seemed like, always comes out and you're getting what you're getting. You're going to have fresh chicken tendies. Mm-hmm. Your Texas toast is going to be fresh and hot. And then you got the french fries.
You didn't love it?
I
thought it was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, probably put it in like high B tier, high A tier, or low A tier.
That's where it is. That's what it deserves. I didn't expect it to be as great. Because going into it, I was like, what is this Raisin Cane? Like, I keep hearing about it. And then one of Tyler Voss's friends was like, yeah, it's overrated. And I was like, all right, well, I guess it's probably not good. I think it's rated okay. It's not as good as like a Culver's or a Chick-fil-A in my opinion. But, dude, I'd get that shit every now and then. It's better than okay, it's better than KFC and Popeyes.
Yeah, for sure.
Without question.
Not even close.
It's not even close.
I do dislike the idea of like no variety because you have two options there. Besides like how many chicken tendies you get, there's two options though. There's a chicken tender meal or a sandwich meal.
Perfect.
Which it's an illusion of getting your own choice because the chicken tenders and the sandwich, the exact same thing. The sandwich is just 3 chicken tenders on bread.
What do you want it to be?
A chicken sandwich, not 3 chicken tenders.
Hey, they made their fucking money doing chicken tenders.
Yes.
Why switch it up? Why not just be the best at that?
But
what?
Make a sandwich.
Why?
Watching Mike eat that sandwich, it was giving me anxiety.
Why?
Because it was just the chicken tenders were just falling out of the fucking sandwich.
Yeah. You know what? I actually respect it. Hey man, you want a fucking sandwich?
Yeah.
Here's more chicken tenders, you fucking bitches. What the fuck? We do chicken tenders. You want to say we'll put some bread on that for you, fucking idiot? Go ahead, try.
And then you just don't get Texas toast.
Okay, good.
So it is just the same thing.
Yeah, good. That's what you get for ordering the wrong shit.
Yeah.
Get the chicken tenders. We'll give you the Texas toast. So if you don't want that shit, get the fuck out.
Get out.
Get the fuck out.
Get out.
Amen. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? What do you want it to be? You want a chicken sandwich? Go to Popeyes. Go to Chick-fil-A. Go to all the other places. We do chicken tenders here, bitch.
Chicken tenders. And I'll say it. Tendies fucking slap. Granted, I did run into the issue.
What fucking slapped? What'd you say?
The chicken tenders.
Yeah, they did.
Slapped. The issue is, I didn't want the sauce.
Yeah.
And they didn't have barbecue.
They don't have barbecue at all?
I don't know if it was just that location, but they didn't have barbecue.
Well, if they decide not to have barbecue, I also respect that.
They had honey mustard and that sauce.
Oh, they probably ran out of barbecue.
Probably.
Yeah, if if they just do their sauce in honey mustard,
yes,
that's like not correct.
Yeah.
If they just do their sauce and they're like, this is what it is, figure it out.
Which sucks because
I like that. They just ran out of barbecue.
Obviously, I don't have a car anymore, but if I would have driven down in my old car,
yeah,
I would have had Sweet Baby Ray's in my car.
Yeah,
I always have Sweet Baby Ray's.
I know.
Like I rarely leave the house without Sweet Baby Ray's. It's just that we were going across the border, like from Wisconsin to Illinois, so I just didn't want to be packing too much Sweet Baby Ray's.
Speaking of, because I had Raisin Canes.
Yes.
I was on the north side today.
Yep.
So I was driving by JJ Fish and Chicken.
Yes.
Have you ever had it?
No.
I was like, oh, I'll try this place out. Like, I keep hearing there's like a couple, 3 or 4 locations in Milwaukee.
Yep. All on the north side.
All on the north side. So I was like, I'll try this place out. Fucking sucked. It sucked dick.
Oh, yeah.
Not good. I should try the fish shot. I got chicken tenders again. Way worse.
Yeah.
It's like, it's
going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they did make it fresh because I got there at 10:15. They looked upset to make my order, but hey, I was there.
They were pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't want to work.
They were mad.
Oh, it was a bunch of just guys not expecting to to work on a Sunday.
And also get somebody ordering chicken at 10:30 in the morning.
10:15.
10:15. Mm-hmm. Sorry. Yeah, if I'm on the north side, the best things to get over there are like Italian beef sandwiches.
Yeah?
Yes. On the north side, I don't know. They just do like everything over there, like greasy food.
Yeah.
Just a little bit better.
You know?
Because they know what they're giving you, so they don't skimp out.
Yeah.
Where like if I go to like it's out like Portillo's, they're like, oh, we're not going to make it too greasy. Give me it greasy.
Yeah,
I already want it greasy.
That's what I want.
And there's like 6 locations on the north side.
Mm-hmm.
Every single time I've gone there, got to an Italian beefs, each time fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like I said, they just know what they are. Like they're making greasy food.
Yeah. And at JJ Chicken and Fish,
they're not.
They just make shit.
Yeah, they're not.
They know what they are. Garbage.
They're garbage.
Yeah, garbage.
But they don't try to mask it.
Mm-hmm.
Like they just are garbage.
I gotta say, after I ate that, I went back home and took a 3-hour nap.
Yeah.
It's been Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and now Sunday. It's been 4 days I've been trying to catch up and sleep.
Yes.
I am finally feeling good.
Really?
That Donda thing has fucked me up this whole weekend. Like, I've just been sleepy.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't
Sleepy guy.
Haven't had a chance to.
Didn't get the chance.
So, what portions of the weekend do you think are vastly different?
Friday and Saturday.
So, Friday, we were invited to a beer Olympics that we didn't realize was like anything. Like, we just thought we were going to come up and like go to a party.
Yeah.
And then it was like a beer Olympics. We had like, it was our friend Tyler Voss reunion with his Greendale friends.
Yep.
He decided to have a reunion with his friends, which we're all friends with.
Yeah.
At like our friends Beth and Tyler's location. Just like he was like, "Hey, I'm having this party. I'm throwing it at your place."
It's good.
It's good. We didn't know.
It's a power move.
Yeah.
It was a necessary power move too.
And then I had to pick up my girlfriend that night, and I had work later that night, so I left early. I left at which was 10:30.
Yeah.
After me trying to catch up on sleep, it wasn't that early for me.
Yeah.
Because I had work at 6. And then fill in the gaps from 10:30 on. That was so different. Was there anything significant?
Just like in general, I am getting drunk.
Right.
Which you just like, obviously.
Right. I skipped over.
Yeah. You had to go and pick up your girlfriend.
Yeah.
So you drink.
I drank a couple beers. I didn't really participate. Yes. Before we got to this party, you're 8 beers deep.
Yes. So our buddy Mike goes, "Hey, I need you to drop me off at this wedding. Can you drive me there, use my car, so that way you can bring the car back here?" I go, "Absolutely no problem. That's what I think it is." But then he proceeds to make me play Irish poker with him.
Sure.
Which is just a game where you go red or black, high or low,
yeah, in
or out, and then guess the suit.
Yeah.
Try to get 4 of them right.
Yeah.
Which, when you play with 2 people, it's just, am I drinking or are you drinking? You know,
it essentially becomes a game where it's like you got a 75% chance to take a drink.
Yes. And when you do it with multiple people, it's nice because you can have people target somebody that hasn't been drinking.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
But with 2 people, it's just 2 guys getting hammered.
Yeah,
it's just an excuse to get hammered.
Up. Yeah. It pretty much turns into drink the beers.
Yeah. Who can drink the beers faster with the cards?
Yes, with the cards.
Yeah.
You drink the beers and there's cards.
And there's cards. You drink beers and there's cards.
There's cards and you drink the beers. That's essentially what the game
Honestly,
becomes.
you don't even need the cards. You just drink the beers. And we did that 8 times.
Yes. And so...
What's the time at this point?
It's like 4 o'clock.
Yep.
I drop them off at 4:30. But in the meantime, while I'm drinking, I was supposed to be this designated driver. There was no me driving afterwards. I got back here, slammed 2 more beers.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I get to Tyler's and Beth's, I get to Tyler and Beth's.
Yeah.
I had very little input on where I was going to go from the rest of the point there.
Yeah.
And as soon as I get there, slam a beer. We end up play the drinking game.
Sure.
We play like a beer pong type game. And in it, I filled all the cups up halfway. Mm-hmm. So essentially, I just did about 4 beers.
Sure.
In that game too. And then, so the game prior, this game is completely new to us. It is essentially beer pong, but both you and your partner have cups.
Yeah.
As soon as all the cups in front of you have been made, you're eliminated.
Yes.
And you're not able to shoot anymore. It's a free-for-all on grabbing the balls. There's no turns or anything. You just shoot. The game prior, because it was the first game played, I'm trying to genuinely be helpful. So I told Tyler Rogney, hey, like, you guys made like 3 of their cups. Go for her. Go for her. Get her out.
You were trying to give him strategy for the game.
Yes. He took it as me just like being a pest.
Yeah.
I said it maybe 3 times.
Okay.
It wasn't like, it was more or less trying to be helpful.
Yeah.
But he took it as me being a pest.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, I was sitting near the ping pong table.
Yeah.
Not getting in his way on purpose.
Yeah.
But like, he has to bend down to grab balls, and he's like, getting knocked by me a bit.
Yeah.
He takes that as soon as we play, he has to fuck with me.
Yep.
The entire time, he's just talking in my ear. For the first like bit until I get angry, he's taking balls and smacking it back to the other team.
Sure.
And I am just getting visibly angry.
Yes.
I am not a strong mental person.
No.
If you get in my head, I will crack.
How did you... He got into your head, I mean, so quickly. He didn't bother me at all. And even if I was on your side, it wouldn't bother me.
Yeah.
I mean, you have such a weak mental game.
Yeah.
If somebody just
Crack
goes...
under pressure.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like, we lost this game because this guy made you so angry and upset.
Yes. I'm a thin piece of glass.
You really are.
0 pressure, and I will crack.
And to say that you weren't annoying him, you were annoying him a little bit.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So, like, you asked for it a little bit. He just took it to the point where it was way fun for him and no fun for you.
But you also have... That guy actually can be the most annoying person.
Sure.
You know.
Sure.
Like,
that doesn't change the fact that, like, you should know that.
Yes.
And shouldn't let it get to you.
Yeah. But when you're playing a game...
What? It wouldn't bother me.
Oh, it bothered the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I know it did.
And caused us to lose. I had made, like... in all of the cups in front of one of the people got eliminated right away. And then I made 2 cups in front of the other person.
Okay.
I am on fire, but it comes down to, I think that you had 3 cups in front of you. Mm-hmm. I had like 4, and there was 1 cup left on the other team.
And we just couldn't hit it.
I couldn't hit it. Just the entire time. It was awful. And yeah, low mental.
Yeah.
It'll get me every time.
Yeah, you really do.
Yep. Then I proceeded to get really fucking annihilated.
Sure.
We watched the Rough and Rowdy a little bit.
Yeah.
I barely recall it at all. And then our other, like, Mike was already at a wedding.
Yeah.
With our other buddies.
Sure.
So I get a call to come to Stenny's, a bar pretty far away. I get an Uber.
You go there?
I go to Stenny's.
Oh, I didn't know that.
As soon as I get there, Mike leaves.
Really? So you got baited into going to a bar for our friend, and our friend wasn't there?
Yes. He insists that he told me that he was just going to leave. I remember him asking me. Maybe I was drunk.
I mean, it's possible that you heard the wrong thing. Like, hey, I'm at Senny's. I'm coming along. No, I'm leaving. I'm already coming.
Well, I know that Pfeffer wanted me there.
Okay. He was there?
So I did hang out with Pfeffer for a while.
So what'd you do at Senny's? Anything exciting?
Just slammed some beers, took some shots with Dean.
Yeah.
That guy is just like, talking to him is always a delight. He's just so funny to me.
Yeah.
We had a whole episode about him one time.
Yeah.
Because he just lives.
Yeah, he's the king of abortions in Wonky.
Yeah.
He's the abortion king.
He lives a vastly different life than you and I.
Sure.
And he keeps on rocking.
Sure.
Loves seeing that guy. Yeah, no, I just slammed a couple shots, a couple drinks.
So it's not that vast. You just kept drinking.
Well, it's pretty vast that how drunk I was.
Well, yes, I didn't get hammered.
Yeah.
But you went out to another bar, and I just went home because I had work in the morning.
Yes. I mean, the experience itself is just different. Because I'm just getting annihilated.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, but that's not always like. I mean, besides the times that I get annihilated, isn't that usually how it goes?
Yeah.
So, how different is it?
Who knows? But Then I go to sleep, wake up. Our buddy Mike wakes me up.
Sure.
And I'm so frustrated.
Yeah.
Because I just want to be sleeping.
Yep. He wakes you up to, in your head, 6 o'clock?
Yes.
6 a.m.?
Yeah.
In reality, 10:30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About 10:30, yeah.
10:30 a.m.?
Yeah.
So well into the day.
So I'm frustrated.
Sure.
Because I'm like, no, this is not happening. I want to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, come on, let's get George Webb's. He really wanted to get George Webb's, get some breakfast food
Sure.
with me. I go, no way. He goes, where's my car? And I go, I don't know, man. He goes, did you take it to Beth and Tyler's? I said, in my head, I go, I got him. I can get him to go.
Yeah.
I go, yes.
So you gave him a lie.
Lied to him, right to his face.
Yep.
Right to his face.
And he took an Uber to Beth and Tyler's to pick up his car.
He then also asked me, are my keys there?
Yeah.
And I go, yeah, for sure. As he's getting his shoes on, he sees the keys.
Yeah.
And he goes, what the heck? This guy just lied to me.
Yeah.
I could have went that whole way, and if my car's there, I don't have the keys.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Car's not at Beth and Tyler's. It's in our driveway.
So here is my issue with the story, because I heard this already.
Yes.
He is really angry at you for that, right? Because he made you essentially lied to him, saying that his car was at Beth and Tyler's. It was in our driveway.
He got.
He could have just looked.
Yeah.
Why didn't he look?
Yep.
It was right here.
So
It was right next to the side of the house. It was like parked deep, but he parked it there, didn't he?
no, I didn't.
You parked it there?
Yep.
Why?
Yeah. Had to. That's what I do.
Well, I mean, that being said, he could have just didn't he walk up the drive? Well, I guess he walked straight in the front door.
Yeah.
And he never looked.
Yep. And
I guess you lied.
So he gets there and he goes, "Hey, T-Rock, where's my car?" He goes, "Your car's not here." David and James came together
Yeah.
in David's car. Mm-hmm. He goes, "What the fuck?" So he gets there. T-Voss and T-Rock are there.
Yeah.
So they have to drive him back here.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
now he gets back, wakes me up again.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 8 a.m.
Sure.
In reality, it's about noon,
Yeah.
12:30. And they're fucking with me.
Yeah.
T-Voss is taking my warheads, just chucking them at my face.
Also, all the warheads have disintegrated into nothing.
Yep.
Are they melted?
Oh, yeah.
How do they melt in your room?
Candy.
Is that what happens after age?
Candies melt. Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah.
It's just sugar.
Mm-hmm.
So.
It just degraded. So he's throwing warheads at you.
Yep.
Why don't you throw those out?
I can't.
Okay.
Sentimental.
Sure.
So I am getting very frustrated again.
Yeah.
T-Rug keeps on dropping elbows on me.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, also, this story wasn't brought up. The night before, T-Rod goes at the Beer Olympics thing, "Hey, toss me a beer, big guy." So I grab a beer as quick as possible. It's a little Bat Blue, not even a beer that he wants, and I whip it at him as hard as I can.
Yeah.
Not as hard as I can, because it would have went through his chest.
Yeah. Would have broke the sound barrier.
But I throw it very fucking hard.
Yeah.
Wham him right in the ribs.
Yeah.
So that puts
Wham the right in the ribs.
that puts a thing in my head.
Okay.
Where I'm just saying, oh, I really whammed him.
Yeah.
Or if I get punched, like I punched you, and then you punch me back,
Yeah.
I go, oh, you really whammed me.
Yeah.
And so then I got this game with T-Rog now, where I just hit him in the fucking ribs.
Yep, as hard as you can.
Yeah.
He doesn't like the game.
He doesn't like it.
Not a big fan.
So to wake me up, he just keeps on dropping elbows.
Yep.
Just over and over.
Boom.
They're slamming,
Boom.
throwing warheads at me. I'm getting so frustrated. They're like, let's do this, let's do that, let's go swimming. They bring up a pool that is covered in shit. I
Okay.
don't want to go to the fucking shit pool.
Got it.
They want to go swimming.
Okay.
Your girlfriend's friend
Yeah.
has a friend. Your girlfriend's
The
friend.
last time I went to that
has
pool,
a pool,
it was
and it's
covered in
more
shit.
It's more shit than it is water.
It was just, you ever see Willy Wonka?
Yeah.
Think of that, all shit.
Yes,
Okay.
not chocolate. It's not a chocolate river. It's a pool full of chocolate, but that chocolate's shit.
Gotcha.
That's
That's out.
That's out. I don't want to do that. I keep on going, no, I don't want to do that. They go, let's brown paper bag it.
Yep.
I go, absolutely, I'm in. I jump out of bed. That's all they needed to say for me. I get up. Of course, if I wake up I'm still a little bit drunk.
Yes.
And I'm like, well, are we drinking or what?
Yeah.
So we all beer bong a beer.
Sure. All four of you guys?
Mike didn't.
Okay.
So we just started slamming beers.
So the way they got you excited is by saying, let's brown bag it.
Yeah.
You really slide past that quickly.
Yes.
Brown bagging is us going to the local convenience store,
Yep.
buying a bunch of 40-ounce beers, and just walking around drinking them out of a brown bag.
Yes.
So that got you excited.
Oh, yeah.
And I have to keep bringing this up about people. As long as you're having fun in the moment, you will tank your entire day to do the fun.
Yes. I will do the fun.
So if you're tired and it doesn't result to fun, not going to change.
Nope.
Mike needed your help.
Yep.
All you had to do was say, your car's here. You could have solved your problem.
Oh, yeah.
Instead, you ruined his day
Yep.
because he was ruining your sleep.
Yep.
They came back ruining your sleep saying brown bag, and you go, I'm in. Everything.
Yeah.
All of the things I'm in.
Yes.
No shit pool, I'm out.
Yes.
Brown bag, I'm in.
I love brown things
Yes.
when they're a paper bag.
Yes.
Don't like brown things in my pool.
So, should I add on to the story? In the meantime,
You're
our friend, work it the whole time, and I'm constantly getting called, and
Yes.
I'm just annoyed
I'm
because
calling you a bunch.
I'm super tired, and I
Yes.
just want to like relax and like get done with work. You guys are getting hammered.
Oh, yeah.
Our friend Tyler is fucked by his girlfriend.
Yes.
The girlfriend tells you guys she definitively makes we're going to have plans. Let's go
Yep.
swim at my parents' house.
Yes.
And you
Well,
guys were like, yeah, for sure.
T-Rod keeps on, like, he walks out 3 times, like, oh, I'm out of here, fuck you fuckers. Tries walking out. Each time Beth isn't here. And I go, why is Beth not just coming in? Mm-hmm. When she finally does get here, he goes out the front door. Beth's just pounding on the back door. She was coming in the whole time to make plans because she wanted to hang out with us.
Yeah.
I don't know why T-Rog in his right mind ever thought that, like, we just weren't hanging out for the day.
Yeah.
We were.
Yeah.
Always were. And, she gets in. She goes, all right, if that pool's covered in shit, because I just keep on, I over-exaggerate it to these people. I keep on saying, the pool's more shit than water.
Yeah.
And so then finally get them off of that shit pool. So she goes, let's go by my parents. We'll grill out and go swimming there.
Yeah.
I go, now that's a move that I like.
Yeah.
So they leave, Beth and Tyler. They have to stop back at their house. In the meantime, we had a bit of change of plans in our head. We decide, hey, we're going to make them come back and get us by getting really fucked up, and they have no other option than to come back and get us.
You kick them out.
Yeah.
Just to reel them back in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And we just start slamming shots then.
And
tequila.
Tyler Voss had told me
Yep.
his intentions, truthfully, in his heart, were to never go.
Yeah.
He never wanted to go. He just wanted to cause a ruckus.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. And I was for it.
Yeah.
If there's a ruckus to be caused, I'll be there.
You guys invited another friend here.
Yep.
You guys started getting hammered, started ripping shots of my tequila.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And then when I find... So, you guys have been calling me constantly.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just annoyed.
Yep.
Because work has been shitty.
Yeah.
I'm tired after
We
Donda.
needed clothes for Mike.
You call me at one point, and you are just wearing all of my clothes.
Yeah.
And I'm just pissed.
One of their things was they asked me, they were like, we should all dress like David. Yeah, let's just wear his clothes. And they were like, what's David's style even? I said, these shorts with everything. Mm-hmm. And so immediately we only have one pair of shorts.
Yeah.
So I was thinking all 3 of us were going to get in those.
Yeah, I would have been so angry.
Yeah, because you love those
I mean,
shorts.
I already was angry that you're wearing it because that's like enough to ruin the shorts.
Yeah.
So you guys call me, and I said I'm not going to be done with work till like 4 o'clock.
Yep.
I managed, which was true.
Yep.
I managed to get done by 2:30, and I'm expecting you guys already to be at the pool party.
Yep.
So when I roll into the house, I'm talking to my girlfriend, and then I hear screams and like just loud.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I got to go. I think people are here. I come in. You guys are just running around. It smells. It's just like a aura of like liquor
Yeah.
in the house, and then I hear, "Show me your balls." And I was like, God, this is what the fuck this is. Like, it's just a mess.
Yeah.
You guys have no semblance of a plan.
Nope. We were trying to get so fucked up that Beth had to come back to get us.
So I wrangled everybody. It took about an hour
Yeah.
of just me wrangling you guys.
We were drinking and driving
And I got
on Mario Kart.
on Mario Kart. Yes.
I, at one point, just back-to-back 3 shots of tequila.
Yeah. And we got everybody to get to the pool party.
Yep.
So I guess, like, when you were like, we have vastly different weeks, we kind of did the same things, but we just did them a little bit differently.
You also, we're only part of each day.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Well, for you,
Yes.
my days were different.
Yes.
Like, in my sense, you were only part of my days.
Like, 4 hours of us just getting hammered.
Yeah.
You were just at work.
Yes.
Completely different.
Sure.
But then we go to the pool party. You end up trying to order toppers. They scam you.
They charged my card.
You're trying to get some
and
pizza.
they never processed it.
Yeah. So
Luckily, I got my money back, but
so they stole you.
yeah.
They got your money. They still have it. They won't give it back. And you have no pizza. We cook up some hot dogs, hamburgers. We're just drinking in the pool, playing some basketball.
Yeah.
Typical stuff.
Sure.
I end up going out then. I mean, you went to a comedy show.
Yeah, I went to a comedy show that night.
I went to like 3 different bars.
Yeah.
And then ended up getting drunk till like 6 a.m., 5 a.m.
I left the pool party at 6 to get ready for a comedy show that started at actually 8 o'clock. Like,
Yep.
we get there at 7:45. It starts at 8. It's crazy. You go
That
to
was nuts.
you go to a show, it performs at the time it says.
What the heck?
I get home, I go to sleep at 10 o'clock, wake up at 5:30, get ready for work. I get a call from you at 5:50. And you're like, you didn't think I would be up this early? And I was just like annoyed because the whole weekend I've just been like, can I just get a moment to myself? And every time I'm like, I have a moment to myself, you're like, you didn't think I'd be here? You didn't think I'd be in your life again?
Here I am.
And it was just you rambling and I was like, dude, I gotta go. And you're like, where are you going? I was like, to work. You hadn't even slept. It's 5:50 in the morning. I work at 6.
Yeah.
And then Tyler Voss calls me. Basically the same conversation. Where do you go? We're going work. You're like, all right, see ya. It's like, great.
Yeah.
And you guys finally go to sleep at 6 a.m.
Yep. And man, I was tuckered out.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even want to go out
Sure.
because I was so tired. Because I got to the pool party and was trashed.
Yeah.
Drank at the pool party. And then
Let me say something. You do this thing where you mention the fact that you were trashed. You don't have to mention that part. People can fill in the blanks.
yeah.
If anybody has listened to this story for that long, or any of these podcasts for that long, people can fill it in.
I was at this funeral.
Yeah.
Trashed.
You don't need to say that. We know.
Yeah, you guys knew
We
that I was
pregame the
trashed.
funeral.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody knows.
I went to a 9/11 memorial.
Mm-hmm.
It was trash.
One time during the weekend, you got into an argument with us about the alcohol you drank, and the only way we knew how much alcohol you drank is because you told us the amount.
Yes.
So we were like 8 beers, and you were like, dude, it was 12, and we were like, you just told us 8. You would get mad at us that we didn't know how many. None of us cared,
Yeah.
but you just want people to know.
Yeah.
Like, it's not 8, it's 12.
Yeah.
It's not 12, it's 14.
Well,
I was never sober ever.
Also, for me, my big thing is when I'm like drunk,
Yeah.
I think that people don't know that I'm drunk.
Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, I think that I'm acting normal, and I'm like, yeah, I just don't change when I'm drunk. So like, unless I tell them that I'm really, really hammered, they'll never know.
Also, you seems like you're in a competition with somebody.
Yeah.
The only person you're in competition with is yourself.
The only person that can beat me is myself.
Yeah.
And myself is winning.
How much
It
time
beats
do we
me a
have?
lot.
I think we're pretty much done.
55 minutes.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's not bad.
No, we have 55 more to go.
What do you want to do with the last 55?
I don't know.
I guess I can tell you about the comedy show.
Oh, give me your honest thoughts of Donda, because
The album? Oh, yeah, since it's been out today, I listened to it.
Me too.
Pretty great.
I think that it's probably the best album since My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Life of Pablo is very good.
Yeah.
Very much like that album.
Yeah.
So, it's pretty good. I mean, the songs that like we've already heard
Are the really good ones.
are the really good ones, and I'm sure there are other ones that I like. Like Moon is my favorite song right now. The Weeknd song's great. The Lil Yachty song's great.
Yeah.
I like all those ones. It's cool. He's really rapping on a lot of songs, which he hasn't really done for a while.
Yeah.
I feel like just like legit rapping. So that's cool. And like I mean, it's like whenever Kanye drops an album like this, that isn't like Jesus is King. I thought was kind of trash.
Yeah.
But
I mean, this is what Jesus is King should have been.
Yeah.
Because this does have the same like ish feel as Jesus is King, but it's like it kind of feels like a fusion between
There's nothing
that.
wrong with him wanting to make a gospel album. I'm sure he made what he wanted to make.
For sure.
It's just it wasn't for me.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. The only issue that I have with it is that it is like a tarnish, I think, on his
Overall discography.
Yeah.
It does feel like a little dip, but
Yeah.
generally speaking, it feels like a return to form.
What he should have done is release that underneath a different name.
Oh, okay.
Like, Snoop Leon. Remember those days? Snoop Leon,
I do.
when he was reggae.
Well, technically, he released Kids See Ghosts under a different.
Yep.
So, but people still like include that into the discography.
Watch the Throne.
Watch the Throne is sorta.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's technically not in the disc. I don't know anybody that really
Knows Kids See Ghosts.
Yeah, they don't put Kids See Ghosts like it is.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I don't hear that a lot.
It's one of his greats.
Really good, yes.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
I hate when people have this notion that like he hasn't released good like music in so long. So like that's
it's
a great album.
it's just people who aren't really like fans, I guess.
Yeah.
This is so where in the beginning we were making fun of the Kanye fans. This is where like the comes for full circle. We're basically doing what the people that made fun of. I'm aware. I know that
Yes.
I'm that.
We are it.
Yeah, I've been this since I was a fucking like a 13-year-old boy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change now.
I came out the womb fucking bumping Graduation.
Yeah.
Like
It's what it is, okay? Yes, he's gonna make about 100 people run around in a circle for 2 hours, light himself on fire.
that is the part that we didn't bring up. During
He
this
had
entire
he had about 100 people dressed in black. They all ran around in a circle, sometimes falling over each other.
Yes.
Then he lit himself on fire, married Kim Kardashian, and called it a day.
Made cars just drive around him too
Yeah.
with these people running around.
Sometimes they would pretend fight. Sometimes they would legit fall. Sometimes
Yeah.
they would fake fall.
Yeah.
Whatever they did, you could just like chalk it up as like an art piece.
Yeah.
He's a genius.
He's
And this is what I'll say about this. Was it incredibly stupid? Sure.
yes.
Was it overpriced? Was it like
Yes.
all of that? Yes.
Check.
But the fact that he can
Check.
get fucking idiots like you and I to
Yeah.
pay that money and basically sell out Soldier Field on a week's notice. I mean, like,
Like we paid $80 and those were like whatever seats.
yeah.
There's like $10,000. I'm almost positive those people that ran around him also had to pay to get in.
Yeah. You want to get in here? You got to pay me $100,000 and you can run around for 2.5 hours.
They had so much stamina.
Yeah, I mean, they really ran for 2 hours all
Yes.
around him for like, and they just ran.
It was a decent sized circle too.
It was,
mean-
dude, it was a football field fucking size. They ran
Yeah.
around a football field for like 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Dressed in complete black in a hot summer night.
Hot summer night, complete black, pants,
Yeah,
long sleeve t shirt,
and I'm pretty sure a mask,
and masks.
like
yeah.
a mask, like. That's what they did,
Yep.
and we paid money for it. If that's not a genius move, I don't know what is.
The guy's a genius.
He's a genius.
My favorite part of it too was when we were waiting for him to come out. every now and then me and you would just like we do this thing no matter what.
Yeah.
At parties, we'll point
Sure.
just to make people look.
Yeah.
But it's even better at a Kanye West concert because
Yeah.
you don't know how he's going to enter.
Yeah.
So sometimes we just point up to, oh my God, that's Kanye.
He's dropping down from a helicopter. He's flying in on a jet.
If you were famous, you'd never go on a helicopter again.
Of course I would.
Not me.
Why?
Don't
Because this one crazy helicopter like decided he's a fucking maverick and going to be able to like scale hills in like zero visibility.
Yeah.
That's what he did. That's why they died.
Yeah.
Guess what? Just don't go on a helicopter if it's poor visibility. That
Yeah.
guy was like incompetent. That's what like he fucked up and like
He
allowed
murdered,
those. Yeah.
He murdered Kobe.
Essentially, yeah, legit.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen the videos of essentially that trail without, with 100% visibility? It's like pretty like treacherous because of how the hill the inclines go up and like the altitude's crazy.
Yes.
And then they're like, imagine this with and then they show it with clouds. I mean, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane.
I could go through it though.
And if you have 0% visibility to like
I'd navigate it.
to maintain like I don't know how helicopters work, but like to maintain your like
I don't understand helicopters at all.
there's no need.
They make no sense. All right.
Comedy show was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. We're done here.
See you later.
See ya.